Alright, what is up, casuals? Memento por favor. I'm just going to turn this down a bit. Welcome. So I decided today we're going to do something a little bit different. Wow, okay, that's just toxic. Hopefully my mic is loud enough. Yeah, we're gonna play some Minecraft for a bit. Because SkyFactory, the original one, has just been updated to a newer version of Minecraft. So we're going to play through this. I've been playing a bit on my own, and it's still as enjoyable as it used to be back in the day. Apparently it is. Yeah, it gets confusing, I know. Okay, so we're going to make a new world. I'm just going to call this SkyFactory because I'm creative like that. I'm going to put cheats on just in case we end up needing them, because sometimes you do need them with modded. Just to like fix bugs and stuff. I think all of these settings are fine. Let's just go for it. So I don't know what you guys know about this mod pack, if anything at all. Slandy, I don't know if you've played Minecraft at all, let alone modded. If you haven't seen this before, then it might be quite interesting for you, I think. And there are newer versions of this. We may end up playing them in the future, I don't know. I am going to be lurking, apparently. Good to know. Alright, noob. Have fun with that. You've seen something called C-block? Sorry, I need to move my screen. I'm like looking around it here. C-block. Yeah, I think so. So here we are. We are in a void world, and all we have available to us is this tree. That's it. So I'm just going to kind of get rid of these things for now. And the first thing we need to do is harvest this tree and try to capture all the drops from it. So I'm going to do this as carefully as I can. Skyblock in Terraria, yeah, they that was based off this, I believe. It's a whole thing. Like, people actually really enjoy this sort of game mode. So we're going to just quickly build a platform so we can make sure to capture all of the drops. Welcome in Raya as well. Yes, nerd indeed. And proud. Alright, so now we can hopefully get some leaves from this. There we go, that's all we needed was one sapling. Could have sworn there was a stick. Guess I was wrong about that. I don't know if the game is too loud, by the way. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, because as I say, I just hastily set up the stream. That's fine, excellent. So we've got one tree here. Obviously, we can basically sprint around this to get it to grow really quick. So that's pretty cool. Because obviously, you don't want to just be waiting around for trees to grow naturally. That would sound in game could be louder. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. It's quite quiet on my end as well. Let me just turn down the music and turn up everything else. That might help. I don't know if that's any better. Guess we'll find out in a moment. But yeah, so we have to build an entire factory essentially, or, you know, basically be able to produce anything that we need. We've got a task book as well, which we can sort of go through. I'm just gonna skip to the initial tasks. So you can see create cobblestone with lava and water, automate the cobblestone generator, infest a tree with silkworms, etc, etc. Yeah, I mean, some of the game sounds are like really quiet and other ones are really loud just by default anyway, so we do need to be careful of that. So we've now got some wood to make a crafting bench with, I believe. We should actually be able to turn it into one of those Tinker's Construct ones. It's been a while since I've crafted these, because they've changed the recipe. Because this, as I say, the pack's been updated to a newer version. And Tinker's Construct has had a lot of its recipes changed. But there we go. Wait, actually, let's place this. I don't know why I always do this, but I always want to place this to the north. Because I want to kind of expand my base out that way. So it just acts as a reminder. And what we can do now is make these crooks. Not criminals. And you can use these on the leaves. I can just vein mine the whole thing to do it quickly. To rapidly increase the chance of getting saplings, and you can also get silkworms and apples. Now we're going to want the apples. Let me just arrange my hotbar here. We're going to want the apples for food, obviously. And now we can just vein mine using the axe. So, obviously, we're going to expand our base. It's not just going to be this tiny little island the whole time. That would suck. Obviously, that's going to take some time. That's a broken crook, so we can just get rid of it. But yeah, like I mentioned in the chat at the start of the stream, the music will be changed now, simply because of Pretzel having different playlists available to the free users. So I'm hoping we don't get anything too jarring. So far it's been good. So for now I just need to keep doing this for a moment to get a bunch of logs. I'm being careful with my wording there, because I know if I had said the W word, someone would make a point of it immediately, because y'all are trolls. But that's not necessarily a completely bad thing. Now this is a win right now. Yeah, I think we're going to want to expand the island now before we can... I keep saying we like I am multiple people. I really don't know where that habit comes from. I notice a lot of people do it. Myself included. It's kind of difficult not to. Yeah, so I'm just going to expand this out. I don't really know exactly how far we should go. Now I'm thinking, because this is a, what, this is a 1 to 2 recipe here. If you do... No, it's not. Wait, yeah. 1 to 2, because it's 3 planks to 6 slabs. So I'm going to do this just so that we can... kind of have more of these, even though it's not the best thing to build with. But obviously we want to have a fairly large island. Whoops. The axe is bugging me. It's got to be in a very specific slot. For anyone who plays this game like at all, you probably have the same thing. We've got like a very specific arrangement for your tools, and mine is sword, pickaxe, and then axe, and then food on the right hand side. It's just the natural order of things. So let's... I guess we'll just make a whole load of these. It doesn't really matter too much if we, like if some of the saplings fall off the edge, as long as we've always got at least one. That's kind of the golden rule. Yeah, it could be that, Slendy. I'm not 100% sure why I do it, because I know better, but I still do it regardless. Okay, so now we have obviously a much larger platform. I think I'm going to make a new axe for this tree, because I don't trust that one won't break before I've vein mined the whole thing. So let's do that. I'm holding tab. The default key binding I think is the key above tab. I'm just using tab to... you hold it down whilst you mine the thing to do this, essentially. And it consumes your hunger, so you'll see my hunger bar. I don't actually know if you can see my cursor. Yes, you can. You'll see my hunger bar going down. And obviously tool durability. So it's not too overpowered. Just fairly overpowered, but you know. However, as you can see, we've already got well over a full stack of saplings, so we are basically set. Now we can move this as well. Or my game can freeze, that works too. You have to bear with Java because well, it's Java. Enough said. Okay, so we can grow trees, great, but obviously we don't want to be doing that the whole time because that would get boring. Actually, that's a lie. We are going to be doing that for quite a while longer, but we need to make it so that we have more available to us. So, I believe to do that we need... It's right here. We need oak barrels. So let's make... I'm just going to make one for now. And something that you will learn from having played this... Well, something that I know from having played this pack before is that you always want to put something over it. Because it has a habit of raining in this game quite a lot. And the rain will actually collect in these. Which is something that we want, but we also need to have at least 1 or 2 barrels that don't have rain in them. So I'm just going to kind of do that. So now we can compost the saplings in here to make more dirt. So I'm just going to do that. And whilst we're waiting, we can continue to harvest this tree over and over again. I'm going to make a shit ton of crocs, because you can never have enough, believe me. So yeah, a bit of a repetitive process, but obviously eventually it's something that we can escape from. So I'm going to add some more places. Oh, Jesus. I forget you can't sprint near these trees because they grow instantly. It's kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to make some more spots to grow these. 2 blocks apart is usually enough. On my single player world that I've been playing, I kind of discovered that we want to have like at least 5 blocks in each direction for a total of 25 where we can grow these trees, because it gets rather difficult otherwise. So we're just going to keep this up. We've got 1 singular torch, which is not great for us. If I press F7, you can see it shows spawning spaces, so these are where hostile mobs can spawn. And obviously that's based on the light level. We don't want that at all, so we're going to need to find a solution. Again, I'm saying we, I'm not going to stop. But yeah, we need a solution to that ASAP. You also got to stand right near these when you collect them, because obviously you don't want them going off the edge. And I'm going to avoid making the fatal mistake of walking over the saplings and sprinting. Somebody on a different stream did that once, and it killed them because the tree grew on them and they couldn't escape. It's hilarious, and I should find the clip for us, but it will be a tough one to find because it was years ago. Okay, so now we've got 9 of these, and if I just sprint through here, you can see obviously we have plenty of resources now. Let's just keep on doing this. I don't really know why, honestly, these don't get destroyed when they break. I mean, I like mods that add that, where your tool doesn't just disappear when it breaks, but with these particular ones, because they're just so disposable, it really, you know, they should be the exception. And I noticed that the physics of this don't really make sense. Like, we've got, you know, we started off with a single tree. All of this stuff that we've now got has come from that, somehow. It's one of those things that, you know, doesn't make a great deal of sense. Of course, it's a video game, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet for a moment. I'm just going to keep doing this until we can get to the next step. Because I don't want to talk too much and be unable to speak later. But what we will also continue to do is expand the platform out. I was trying to think if there's a way we can actually make torches right now. Don't think there is. There's charcoal dust. No, we can't make that. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a way we can make any form of coal just yet. It won't take us long to get to the point where we can, but for now it's not a thing. So we wanted one here. Yes. I'm holding shift with the force of God because obviously I do not want to fall off. I have yet to find out what happens if you fall off, and I don't really want to, so we're not going to conduct science experiments today. I apologise. Maybe later we'll find out. But for right now, that's not a good idea. But we have these silkworms as well. In fact, what I'm going to do, because this is part of our progression now, is I'm going to complete one of the objectives, which was to infest the trees with the silkworms. Of course, before you do this, you should always make sure you have some saplings spare, because you will not get the saplings back from doing this. This is actually going to be kind of broken. The amount of string that this generates is kind of ridiculous. So now we just wait for all of those. And in fact, we can actually compost these silkworms as well. Which is disgusting, but it's a thing. Okay, so that's two more. We're going to get rid of this overlay for now because we know mobs can spawn pretty much everywhere. Again, there's not much I can do about it. We'll make some more of these. And I'm actually going to try to make this base look nice. I know a lot of people don't worry about that immediately, but for me it's kind of always important. You know, it's that whole mentality of if your workspace is a nice place, then, you know, you're going to feel better whilst you're working there. It's the same thing with this. So we're going to try and decorate it as much as possible. I actually have a few ideas for that. Right, let's see. I'll keep going here. I have a feeling all of the leaves should be infested by now. They seem to have sped up the process. It's usually quite slow. I was about to say, what's this doing here? And then I realised it was for that. Right, so this does not give us saplings, it gives us string. You can see we've got a metric F-ton of string. Probably more than we needed, to be fair. I really didn't need to infest all of them, but, you know, we can use the silkworms, I guess. You can also use them for food eventually, but you have to cook them. Okay, it's getting to the stage already where we're going to need some chests as well for storage, so that's going to kind of do that. I don't really know where to put all this stuff right now because obviously it's going to get moved pretty much straight away anyway, but okay, we've managed to make 6 dirt, and I've not been paying attention to my own, you know, what I'm doing, so okay, let's just do that I'm just going to break them with the fist. Does that... I don't know if that actually drops the items. But it doesn't matter because we've got so much that it's irrelevant. We've got, what, like... So I don't know, that's like 12 or so stacks. Wow, lag. That should be more than enough for our purposes. But actually, coming to think of it, we can turn this into wool and make a bed, which is a win. Amazing, good job. It's a bit risky sleeping right next to the edge here, but we're going to. Alright, so the middle block was... Let's just get rid of these a second. Middle block is the one with the torch next to it. So I'm going to try and make sure that stays the center. Because I'd like to be able to sort of memorialize the starting location of our base here. Just because. Let's make a couple of planks because I keep needing them. Approaching Nirvana. Now this is always a win. A beautiful platform. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, but it will be nice once we you know, once we start decorating and stuff. I'm going to probably replace all of this wood with a different type at some point. Which is why I'm not worrying too much about exactly what I'm going to build for the time being. But because obviously survival comes first. So I think we need just one more set on this side here. That's gonna go here. I'm doing this in a bit of a haphazard way, but you know. I think we can actually build, I'm not sure if we can make these out of wood, but I think we can build wands. No, you can't do it with wood. Yeah, builders wands, or whatever they're called now. Looks like you can make an infinity one, which costs a nether star. I'm not sure how we're going to get that yet. Yeah, so the minimum version is cobblestone, so we won't be able to do that just yet, because we don't have any access to stone. But yeah, the whole purpose here is just to make sure that we have a decent supply of saplings, because we're going to need a lot of them. This method that I'm using to produce the dirt is actually part of the next step as well. So we're going to need more of these barrels, but it's not like we don't have the wood for it, so let's actually just see if we can get some more of these going. Try and craft an even amount. And let's just move all of this stuff out of the way for the moment. What I'm going to do, I think, is just make a little sort of crafting area over here. Just out of the way. That's fantastic. Where's the center? The center is here. Okay, actually no, we're gonna go one more. That is not quite a square. Okay, this is better, so this is not going to stay here, don't worry, but at least for now, whilst we're doing this other stuff. I wanted those to combine. Amazing. Yeah, I think this will do, just for a little sort of crafting area type thing, and then we can have these along the sides, maybe. And I am going to... Oh, it's a tricky decision. Do I cover these up so that they don't take rain, or do I leave them? Because we are going to need rainwater at some point. But obviously we can't use them whilst they're full of water, so... Tell you what, we'll We'll just make some more. I don't know why I just put those in there. We'll make 2 more. I'm just going to put them here and here. Those ones can accept rainwater for now, because that should be more than enough. Let's just do this again. And making sure to do that on the bottom half of a block, because mobs cannot spawn on half slabs, depending on where they are. So like if the slab is here, this is obviously at the top of a block space here, same as that, and you can see mobs can spawn on it. Whereas if I place it on the bottom half, because that's like inside a block technically, they don't spawn on it. So I'm just kind of using that to stop this from becoming a spawning platform up here. We're going to kind of have the same thing very, very carefully here. And I'm going to reclaim some of these slabs. We only needed them for bridging across. Oh, nearly jumped off. Okay, so that's done. We've got to replant. Now obviously when these trees grow, they obviously block out more of the sunlight, so we get more spawning spaces appearing, so that's another thing we have to be considerate of. So now we can just... Wow. Yeah, this is why you don't walk where the saplings are, for that reason. But yeah, we should just be able to blitz this now. I'm just going to make... another axe, because we're going to end up needing it. Give me. And now we just go ham. We also don't need that there anymore. You can see this is eating through my hunger rather quickly. However, we do get apples as a food source from the trees, which is fine. Yeah, this still needs expanding out a little bit towards these edges, because I have a feeling some of the saplings can actually fall off. Yeah, you can see we're getting quite a lot here. I'm also being very careful not to fall through one of these holes that I've left in the floor. However, they also come in handy for doing that. Little trash chutes almost. Yeah, you can see how with this, the way this pack is set up, it's kind of like exponential gains. So like, you know, we started off with 1 tree, we made a 3x3 for 9, you know, the ability to grow 9 at once, and now we have 25 growing at once, and you can see how much quicker we're getting all of the resources we need. So starts off slow, but then it picks up pace pretty quickly as long as you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, the quest book is there to guide you as well. If you guys enjoy the pack, I would like to do some more quest-based ones at some point in the future. Obviously not whilst we're doing this. I don't want to be streaming too many things at once. Well, we somehow have made it through another axe already. Obviously that's right now a bit of a problem. We will, of course, I need to stop saying obviously. We will solve that soon, as soon as we get access to stone. Which is the next step, once I've completed this farm. Oh, I think we had just enough durability for that. Amazing. Once the game gods have blessed us. Right, I'm just going to kind of pillar up here. Another thing that kind of matters to me as well is how the base looks on the map. That will also be somewhat important. Why is it important? Couldn't tell you. It just is. So let's get these. And we had exactly enough. Perfect. So that's, I don't know why I'm almost like trying to look over it physically. Yeah, so that's fantastic. We've got pretty much everything we need now in terms of tree farming space. So the next step is to compost all of these saplings. Oh my god. You know what, let's turn off that grid because it's annoying. Now we're probably going to get mobs spawning here very soon, and they're going to try and knock us off the platform. Us, you know, plural. So that is something that we need to keep an eye out for. I don't know how effective sleeping will be. I would like it to hurry up and let me, that'd be great. I may have to add the game time onto the information under the minimap. Never mind, I've just noticed it's in the bottom left. You started a classic Terraria skyblock map. Nice, please let me know how that goes. I've not played skyblock in Terraria yet. Terraria is something that we should all group up to play at some point. That's a great game. Alright, so the next step for us is, I don't actually need to take things out of there because you can access it from here. Keep forgetting. Ooh, what the hell did I just do there? That was not what I wanted. The next step is to make a sieve, which we can do quite easily. Okay, I'm just not going to use that crafting bench to do that. I'm concerned that if I had shift-clicked it, it would have crafted all of the logs, and I need those. But yeah, let's just make 9 sieves, that should be enough. And then we just need meshes for them as well, so one... God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I don't know why I need to count them, it literally tells me how many there are. There we go. I cannot. This system is very, very odd. There we go. Right. I'm just going to kind of put them here. I know we're cluttering up the space immediately, but there's not much else I can do about that right now. So there we go. And let's also continue composting the saplings. Again, goes without saying, make sure you don't compost all of them, but we're going to need quite a lot here. So I think what I'm also going to do is just add another double chest, because this one's going to kind of be resources that I don't want... Don't not craft? Oh, I did craft and put them in here, okay. It's resources that I don't really care about having access to from the table. In fact, actually, we can move some of this other stuff out of here now. So what we can do now is we can sieve the dirt to get all of these tiny pieces of stone and stuff, as well as various seeds and things. So I'm just going to kind of put most of those away. At some point we can probably automate this process. That's kind of what I was trying to figure out how to do on the single player world, so that we can get all these different types of stone here, because for example blackstone is pretty nice. I can actually show you what this looks like. So it's the kind of stuff we could look at using for builds and stuff. There we go. I believe you can make these into bricks as well. First things first, we've got stone pebbles. So as you can imagine, now we can make a stone axe and get that wooden one out of here. I show the advanced tooltips. This has... Oh, I guess it doesn't show you anymore. Well, it has a lot more durability than the other ones. That's kind of annoying, though. Right, let's see. Invest a tree with silkworm, we have done. Craft a sieve and insert a mesh, we have done. Build a proper house is going to be one of them that we do soon. Right. Just thinking about how I'm going to decorate this, because there's some risks involved in the way that I like to do it. We can also make a furnace. Now I'm actually going to turn this into furnace slabs, which is just a hilarious concept. I'm going to move this bed out the way, I think. Yeah, we're really trapped for space here. But what we can do now is just create a bunch of charcoal, so we can start smelting things. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and get one more piece of cobblestone. And obviously we're going to want to start chopping down these trees. Now, I like to use the andesite pebbles for this, just because, well, they last longer. And so you can get through about half of this entire thing with one of these. We can use stone as well, but we're going to need all the cobblestone. And yeah, if we can find a way to fully automate this tree farm, that would be fantastic, because food is actually a problem for us. One of the islands that I want to add to our base in the future, after we've done making a house, is a farming island. Because you can see we've got various seeds that we can actually grow. I think it was dirt that I wanted, right? There we go. Stone pebbles, cobblestone, pickaxe. Done. Right, now we can get rid of this. I know I just completely wasted that other one, but didn't really end up needing it. Let's see, charcoal is coming along nicely, and we can obviously use that to make torches. So now we have 32. Right. I'm just thinking about how I want to design this island, because one of the things that I like to do is move the dirt up by one, so that the trees where the leaves are growing at this height are not like in your way. And I didn't think about that when I was placing them down, so we're either going to have to make more dirt or just not do that. I think I will do it, but first things first, I want to figure out what we're going to do, because I want to put a path around this so that we can get around it, because obviously the trees get in your way. So I'm not entirely sure what we can make out of oak. There's a lot of stuff here. Some of it's going to be good for the house building. Oak lantern. Interesting. You know what, we could actually use stripped oak as a block. The reason that I was concerned about this, and why it was having, making me have to think, is if we're vein mining these trees and we have oak logs like around here, and for any reason there are blocks connecting them, then obviously we can end up vein mining half the base, which is less than ideal. So that's something to avoid doing. However, if we strip these, they look really nice, they match the floor better, and now it's technically a separate type of wood, so I don't think we will... In fact, let's just verify this quickly. Get rid of you. So if I vein mine... Okay, so it does actually still work, but, we should be at less risk anyway. We're just going to see what happens. Now, these corner blocks are kind of tricky. For now, what I'm going to do is just put a regular plank down. But I'm going to swap those out at some point for probably some vertical logs like this. Actually, you know what? We could do this even. I don't know. We'll figure something out. As I say, we're free to design this however we see fit. I actually wonder if you can hold the vein mine key down and let's find out, shall we? No, you can't. Okay, so I was wondering if you could like vein strip the logs. There is a different version of vein miner called FTB Ultimine, which can actually do things like this, where you can like harvest crops or something by just holding down the Ultimine key and interacting with them. which is really funky. I was kind of hoping that this was like that, but I guess not. Kind of journey mode for skyblock. Yeah, journey mode's good. If you're into building and stuff, obviously it's very good for you. Or if you play modded. For example, with magic storage, if you get the various gems, like diamonds and whatnot, you can unlock those as a, as a redeemable through the journey mode. And then you can craft all of the magic storage stuff a lot easier. Although you can actually farm those. Alright. We're out of stones here. I've just broken my axe, so I'm going to make another one. I forgot that stripping the logs does also take durability. I'm kind of hoping it's going to rain in-game soon, because we could do with the water. Although it's not completely necessary, we can actually manufacture the water, because there is a sort of crucible that's a bit like these barrels, but you can like put a torch under it and use the heat. I don't really understand how it's supposed to work, honestly, it doesn't make much sense to me. But you can use the heat from the torch to turn the leaves into... Sorry, this music is rather distracting. I'm actually going to skip this one, because as you can tell it's making it hard for me to even speak properly. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, the crucible. For some reason you use heat to turn leaves into water. Not entirely sure it makes a great deal of sense, because you would think that would just evaporate the water, but what can you do? Now, before I replant these trees down, I'm going to finish sorting the island out, because I want to be able to just sprint around quickly and get all the torches placed before we get mobs. Kind of want to make one of those lanterns actually and see what they look like, but we need I think we needed redstone for them, didn't we? Let's just quickly have a look. Yeah, we need redstone and glowstone for them, which we definitely don't have access to right now. Because I don't like torches that much. I mean, nobody does. They're kind of hideous. So if we can find some sort of like in-floor lighting, that would be great. Like something that just meshes together with everything. I'm just going to vein mine all of that. I'm not going to use a crook here. Probably should. Oh wait, I've still got one left. Had one left. They don't last very long. Ah, did we miss some logs? God damn it. Amazing how this axe is already nearly broken as well. Please don't crash. It shouldn't actually crash when it does that. It just for some reason has a moment. I think the garbage collection has to catch up with it. We can actually check. Yeah, you can see in the top right, just under where it says Java, it says mem, which is our memory usage, and you can see it's going up. So there's clearly a memory leak somewhere, which is typical for Minecraft. And then you can see it dives back down again, and that's when the lag spikes usually occur. Alright, let's see here. So that kind of looks alright. Yeah, let's make fences. Here we are, fence. In fact, I'm just going to turn that into those. So we're going to need a lot of fences anyway. Let's just craft as many as we can, and then I can start to just wall all of this off. just for the time being, so I don't end up walking off the edge. Not that I tend to do that. I'm actually quite good at situational awareness, but still. Not when I'm playing Final Fantasy. I think some of you in chat can attest to that, but most of the other time, situational awareness is not a problem. Okay, yeah, let's have a path going around here. Do we actually have more logs than this? We don't. Ah, no, never mind, we have 3 stacks. Should I start using full blocks? I probably should start using full blocks for a number of reasons, so let's do that. That scared me for a second. I thought that was a creeper. We really don't want to have to deal with those right now. Because all it takes is for one of them to put a hole in our floor and we are in trouble. Oh, speaking of, is that a villager zombie? You never know, he might actually be useful to us. He can't pathfind. I guess he can't pathfind through the oak barrels. That's kind of funny. Oh, do we trap him and try and keep him alive? I don't have a name tag, that's the thing, so he might despawn, but... No, I don't think we have the means to cure him right now. We'll just wait until we get another one. That's probably wise. Yeah, we could have potentially turned him into a villager, which, you know... I don't know if we're supposed to be able to get villagers on here. They may even be disabled, I don't know. But he would probably be quite useful if, you know, regardless of what he's selling, because most of the resources are difficult to get. Like, even if he's just selling redstone or something, that would be great. Oh my god, I'm misplacing all of these all over the place. And it's just occurred to me, actually, we have access to stone now, so we can make the builder's wand that we wanted. There we go. I'm going to put some like ways in and out around here, but now I'm just kind of having the fence there because I can. But you know what? We should. Oh, didn't want that. We should actually also put in the logs around the edge. This is one of the things I don't like about this one, though, is that it stops you from scrolling along the hotbar. Because obviously it tries to change mode for whatever reason. Alright. I'm not entirely sure if the builder's one can... Oh, that's a problem. Can place these. Let's go deal with him quickly. Alright. So yeah, we've got spawning spaces all over. Let's quickly try to deal with this. Just temporarily, I know it's kind of ugly. Alright, yeah, so let's have a look. No, it can't place them, so we'll just have to place the regular log, and then... Why is it not placing... Oh, I guess maybe it's because of the range on it, because I think this only has 3 block range. Regardless, we can just kind of do this anyway. Gotta make sure we don't overextend. Because that would suck. Have I actually put this on some mode? Not entirely sure if that was what was causing the issue. Let's just see. Very carefully. There we go. Yeah, no, it's huh. Yeah, this is fine. This is all fine. And there goes our builder's one, amazing. But it served us quite well. That saved a whole bunch of time. I'm not going to make another one there. I don't think. There's another lag spike. Eek. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not a massive fan of Java. For reasons that should be self-explanatory. It's not the best when it comes to memory management, to say the least. You thought I loved it? Yeah. I'm sure that's the vibe that I was giving off. Let's also have the little corner thingies here as well. This axe is about to go. Oh wait, it has gone, never mind. Let's, crap. I would say let's make another one, but that depends on whether or not we have the means. Looks like we do. Alright, there we go. Don't actually know 100% if we actually need the fence, honestly, like, at all. Maybe we'll just have it as like a thing here to trap any mobs that get in, make it hard for them to pathfind. Something like that, I don't know. Gonna put some holes in it so we can get out. I kinda like it, kinda don't. Yeah, this will do for now. Obviously, we don't need to go too mental with the, like, over-designing it at this stage. Let's just finish this part, because I apparently forgot to. Whoops. Kind of feel like there needs to be some sort of Terraria-style trinket that you can equip that automatically strips the logs for you as you place in them. That would be extremely helpful right now. Like, it should obviously still use the tool, like the durability from it, but saves me doing it manually. Alright, and obviously I intend to have the fence continuing around here as well, probably. We could even extend something up here, like a lamp or a roof or something, depending on what we want to do. So I'm just going to kind of leave that there as a reminder. Oh god. Okay. That was a painful stretch. Oh my god. So let's get these replanted. At least for now we have lighting in place, so we shouldn't get any more mobs. The next question is... yeah, okay, so what we're going to do now is make that crucible I was telling you about. Looks like we need a slab. Because we've got the ability to make torches, we may as well. So what I'm just going to do is plonk that down here. And we fill this with saplings, and out comes water, slowly. Now, it occurs to me we won't be able to do anything with the water just yet, but that's okay. So, I'm going to continue our composting here, obviously. We're going to want to make a proper facility for doing this at some point, like I'm going to make a separate little island dedicated to crucibles and barrels. But the reason I'm not doing that just yet is because I want to get access to iron, so that we can make a bucket, so that I can essentially just place water down off the edge and swim down so I can place things underneath, because I want to have our... this base is going to be like multiple height levels for the different islands. I can't remember who I first saw do that, but it's a nice design, so I'm going to do something similar. And that is actually also one of the quests in here. Build a second layer to your island below the level you started from. Obviously building a second layer above is easy enough, but below is not so easy. So yeah, we're just waiting for this. Whilst we're waiting for that, I'm going to continue sifting dirt. You can see we can get quite a lot of pebbles from doing this, which is great. But the stone is the most important thing. And actually, once we're doing this, I can show you the next step of the progression. So I'm going to make a hammer. I'm going to actually use some of the stone for this. And what we do, and again this is why we needed a bit of extra floor space, is you can place this down and hammer it to make gravel, and then you can put the gravel through the sieves, and this is where you get things like iron ore pieces and coal, niter, and various other random resources, which obviously we want the iron most importantly. Welcome in, Willow. Am I crafting them mines? I'm not going to be building mines, no, because there is no world to mine. So, no, I'm not crafting the mines. It's tempting. I mean, I do like building mines as like a decorative and functional thing, but not in a skyblock world. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. It's not really Minecraft. You're not wrong. I suppose it isn't. I'm just gonna kind of pop that in there and leave it there for a moment. Alright, let's get back to this because we're actually running low on saplings already. But yeah, I think you can start to get an idea of like how useful it is just to have the 5x5 of trees and then a way to get around it. And that consumed all of my hunger and almost started to kill me. I don't actually know if that can kill you. Let's just get rid of that and that. Just yeeting my tools off the edge of the wall. Yep. They don't disappear when they break in this version. For some reason, I think there's a mod that adds that in. It's useful, obviously, when you have like diamond tools and stuff and you want to repair them, but with the crux, it's really annoying because I like to just craft them, use them, and then chuck them away and make more, because obviously the resources you use to make them are free and renewable. So, you know. Now this is actually starting to become a problem with storage, so what I'm going to do is make some of these nifty things. Oak drawers. We're going to make 3 for now. I had to think about that for a second. But yeah, I'm just going to plonk these down here, it doesn't really matter a great deal, and we can just shove all of this stuff in here now. So these hold more than one stack. You can see at the top there, it shows you how many are in. And we can just use them for storing these items. Still got some trees to grow. That's now done, so we've got 1 bucket's worth of water in there, which is great. I could have sworn I took all of the silkworms out. More sticks. Always more sticks, and we need 2 of these to make another axe. Yeah, so, wow, this is annoying, we've kind of hit a deadlock here. Let's just replant these. Don't know what that is. I guess oh, that must have been the last one I was chopping down a second ago. Skyblock feels good in Terraria's journey mode. I imagine so. I mean, Terraria is just a great game in general. It's got so much more content. Oh, I think I just used all of the saplings there. That was a bit of a dumb thing to do. Luckily we have trees planted, so it's not gonna kill our run here. But this is what we needed. Also, yes, thank you for the hydrate. I'm trying to make a thing of drinking water only on stream now. Because drinking other shit is obviously not good. Okay, so what are we working towards right now? Can't remember actually what I was wanting to do. You know what, let's oh yeah, I think somebody has had too much coffee this morning. It certainly wasn't me. Right. Fancy the crock being broken, huh? Could you not grow in my face, please? Yeah, I think we are gonna... Oh, yes, that's one of the things I wanted to do, was to raise the trees up by one. We're definitely doing that, because this is going to get annoying otherwise. I don't want to have to deal with that every single time. So yeah, what we'll do for now is just craft a bunch more dirt, place it down, and then later on, once we have like a second level or whatever, we can probably put some stuff underneath here. Maybe actually that's where we'll put the composting facility. We'll also be able to grab the other dirt from underneath. Don't question it, yeah. I wouldn't try and make sense of most of the things that he says. But it's good to have you here. It has indeed been a long morning. I went out for a cycle earlier. It was freezing, however, worth it in the end. Because I'm one of them strange people who, if I go outside in the cold, I will warm up, weirdly enough, and then I come home and I'm warm for the rest of the day, as opposed to cold. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but it's a thing. Oh yeah, I need to stop sprinting every time I go through here. I'm gonna make another barrel for the crux, because obviously those are... Sorry, a drawer, not a barrel, because those are a thing we're gonna have a lot of. Alright, so did we replant all of these? It looks like we did, so we can continue making the dirt. The singular dirt. Is it the twerk and the trees will grow mod? We have that in here, yes, but twerking's not as efficient as sprinting. So every time I run through here, they all grow around me, like, immediately. And it's kind of annoying. That's why we're about to raise them up by another block. Let's actually sleep, because we don't want phantoms, that's now a thing. Phantoms are even worse in skyblock because they can knock you right off the island without a second thought. It hasn't happened yet, but it's almost happened. I've managed to clutch it every time, but their knockback is kind of ridiculous. Alright, let's very carefully start to raise these up. Now this is going to look a bit hideous. Maybe we'll put some decorations around these. We could probably do that. But it means that we can walk around without having this happen every time, because apparently you can't walk through leaves in this game. It doesn't make any sense. Can I actually use vein mine to... No, I can't. Okay. I was hoping I could just collect all of these in one go. I sprinted. I shouldn't have sprinted. It's fine, we can do it here. See, this is what I wanted. This is why we raised them up, because now I can still run through. which makes it less of a pain in the butt to get through. So we're actually at the point now where we've got over a stack of apples, which is great. That means we're starting to make a profit on apples. I'm going to try and keep one stack as kind of our 0 point. But unfortunately, once you start doing the next sort of stage of the evolution, you end up going through food a lot quicker because you're vein mining all the time. Until we can automate it. Let's see, I didn't make one of these for logs, probably should have. Yes, that's better. Any of this other stuff? No. Well, that goes in the... Yeah, that sentence fell dead. I apologise. None of that stuff goes in those. I really hate where I've placed this now. It's like right in my way. But it's too late. We need another stone axe, because this one's had it. Goodbye, axe. Did we have... We have one singular cobblestone, so I'm just going to make a wooden axe for now. Because honestly, we're about to change the tool situation up anyway. Don't quite know where these leaves have come from. Get out of here. But you know what, let's go grab a crook quickly and just, well, actually grab a few. And just get rid of all of this for a moment, because we do need to keep recycling everything. Man, that hunger drain. Wow, it's already starting to get dark and it's only 4 o'clock. I apologise that the lighting in here is going to degrade. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. My screen is providing more light at the moment than the sun itself, so that's fantastic. Yeah, the mining speed with the wooden tools is just not okay. But fortunately, we can start to make Tinker's Construct tools in a moment, which is really good. If you don't know what that means, just know it's very good for us. Yeah, now we can sprint, that is fine. Make another axe quickly. We needed one more singular piece of dirt. Although we do actually just need to keep making dirt anyway, because, as I say, we need it for the next step, which, as you saw, kind of demoed for you earlier, is making gravel and sifting the gravel. Okay, so that's our final one, and done. Awesome. So now we can actually sprint around in here, that's really good. We should not ever get leaves at head height anymore. So now let's continue doing the sifting. Sweet berry seeds, interesting. Looks like apples are not a... because we don't have one of these for them, they're not a thing we can just throw away. Yeah, right, so we make gravel. And then sift gravel. Just rinse and repeat for a moment. Obviously iron is the main thing we're after here. Trying to think what the next stage is actually going to be. Yeah, making a bucket I think is the next stage. Yes. So to make a bucket we are going to need these iron ore pieces, 4 of them make a singular iron ore chunk, which can then be smelted to make an ingot. We need 3 ingots, so we need 12 iron ore pieces. Of course, the good news is that we're going to get andesite pebbles from doing this. There was one of those lag spikes again, which we can use to make the crux, which obviously lasts quite a bit longer. Still not nearly long enough, but what can you do? I'm actually wondering if there's like an infinity crook or something you can make that just has like infinite durability. Knowing this perk, there probably is. Let's have a look, shall we? No, but there is a diamond crook. I did not realise that was a thing. No, we should be getting diamonds actually from sifting gravel, if I recall correctly. We haven't had any yet, but we can get them that way. So that might be worth doing even. I want to see what the durability on them is like. Yes, right. You know what I'm going to do? Before we continue making... trying to make iron, I'm actually going to upgrade our tools to Tinker's Construct ones. I did mention this a minute ago, and then I forgot. Have I replanted these? I have not, so I need to make sure to be careful about keeping some saplings. I suppose what we can also do is use these silkworms. Obviously it takes quite a lot more silkworms to make a single block, but that's okay, because we get way too many of them anyway. I don't think we're ever going to need them again, to be honest, given the amount of string that I got from earlier. Yeah, this is a bit more tedious, but considering we need the saplings. So that is 12 blocks of dirt. Should be enough, in theory. So we need stone... Oops, stone pebbles, there we go. And I can just chuck the rest of that away. Put those away. Ah, we did actually have some spares anyway, that's fine. Okay, so to make Tinker's Construct tools, we need to make the part builder, which is patterns. And I don't need to craft any sticks because we have pretty much infinite sticks. I have a feeling there's a bat flying around outside my window, which is kind of funny. So there's the part builder, and then we need the Tinker Station. And these things actually kind of go with this, so I'm going to move the furnaces, I think. I'm not really sure where to put these, really. Again, does not matter too much, let's put them there for now. It's kind of hilarious looking, but you know. Okay, so now what we can do is make an axe head out of stone. Make the tool handle out of wood for now, unless we have something better to make a tool handle out of. I don't think we do. Okay, this emerald is going to come in handy. So yeah, we'll make this out of wood for now, and then what else do we need? A binding. So let's just make that also out of wood. That makes our axe. And now what we can do is we can put an emerald on it, and this increases the durability. You can see it's currently 130. Put that on it, becomes 195. So that is now a slightly more enhanced axe. Obviously this won't break, so as opposed to chucking this one away when we're done with it, I will actually repair it, because obviously we've used an emerald on it now, so it's slightly more valuable. I want to put a diamond on it too, because diamond also increases the durability. You can see this is already lasting a lot longer. If we can at least have it to the stage where we can get through the entire tree farm at least once, that's fine by me. So there we go. Finally got enough acorns to make sure you can grow trees. So you can so you can research the acorn. Ah, I see. Yes. Yeah, because you need like 100 of the item, don't you? I think it's different for certain items, but I know you need a lot usually, especially with the acorns. Right. So let's go and quickly just replant. I believe it should be 25 to replant everything, so I'm just gonna make a stack of 25 here and just verify that. It was 50. Ah, yes. Yeah, if you're anything like me, anytime, there we go, that was exactly 25. If you're anything like me, anytime you see something that says it's not researched or whatever, you just have to do it, even if it's like, you need to keep it and use it for something. It occurs to me that navigating through these trees... Oh, excuse my hiccups. Navigating through these trees is a bit of a thing, like, if it wasn't for the mini-map, it would be kind of hard to tell where you're going, so, we should maybe work on that at some point. We can now start to get rid of all of these. Yeah, it's that text on the tooltip, isn't it? It just bugs you. It's like it's calling to you, telling you to go and research the item. So also quickly sleep, and whilst my character sleeps, I'm going to go grab more water because I'm almost out, so I will be back in 2 seconds. And I am back. My chair was giving me some grief there. For some reason I could not spin on it, which is odd. Okay, so I think we were at the stage now where we're just basically needing to continue making cobblestone. I really wish there was a way of like automatically dumping all of this rubbish into here. So I'm just going to put a fair bit of that in here because we're going to want to use that for repairing the axe. We don't... there's a lag spike. We don't need the hammer right now, we don't need that anymore, so that could just go, because it's useless. Yeah, see, I'm getting abused in chat as usual. I wasn't even here. But yeah, imagine being a Minecraft player, right? I mean, I can't really play vanilla anymore, but modded, sure. Because there's just so much stuff. And yeah, I actually really want to continue streaming it in the future, because there's a lot of other really good packs out there with more content. Like this has not got that much content in it. It's only 28 pages of the thing here, whereas there are others that have like hundreds and hundreds of pages of stuff, as well as like full-on quest lines and all of this other stuff. It makes the game a lot more fulfilling. Obviously, vanilla itself is just not that fulfilling anymore. Not to say that it's a bad game, but yeah, chance cubes are in here. We will actually be opening them at some point, but I'm going to do that very, very far away from the base, for reasons that should be obvious to you, of all people. And we will probably need to make like a giant obsidian platform for that, or something. And even obsidian isn't immune to a lot of the things that those throw at you. Actually, I believe one of the things here is to spawn a wither from a chance cube and kill it. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is, but I know it's in here somewhere. And then I think another one of the challenges is like kill 2 bosses at once from a chance cube or something. It just gets more and more ridiculous the further you go into the quests or challenges or whatever. Yeah, you were definitely not the luckiest person with them. You're lucky in terms of like, if you wanted to get the one thing that like you didn't want, you know, like how I said, don't nuke our base, and then you just happened to get that. Like, that was lucky in its own right, but in the worst possible way, if that makes sense. You were cleaning the base. Yeah, you cleansed everything with holy fire. I'll admit it was quite funny, but at the same time, this is why if I ever do anything with chance cubes, I will be making backups of the world first. Yes, I did set our... Actually, no, I didn't set our base on fire. It set itself on fire. I was just unable to put it out in time. This is very dubsteppy, isn't it? I'm starting to fall out of touch with this kind of dubstep, honestly. I used to enjoy it quite a lot, but not so much anymore. However, I will let it play. Unless you guys want it skipping. You are, of course, welcome to request that I skip tracks if you don't like them, but I'm inclined just to let it keep going. Just a normal day when your farm sets on fire. You mean to say that's not normal? I mean... seemed pretty normal to me. One singular piece of gold from that. We've finally got our first iron ingot though. Let's put that in here. And we should have coal somewhere, yes. We'll also be getting regular coal now from sifting gravel. There it is, our first iron ingot. So now we just keep doing that until we get 3. Let's give this a good old-fashioned sprint through. Now, could you imagine if sprinting could grow crops in real life? That would solve, like, all of the world's problems. Right, crooks we should make out of... I wonder if we can also use basalt. No, we can't. Okay, that's fine because I like basalt as a building block anyway. Yeah, polished basalt more specifically. Look at that. It's a really nice block. I don't really know if we'll have a use for it. Certainly not anytime soon, but it's a nice block, so... It's kind of good that we can't use that for the crooks, because I will end up doing that. Diorite, we definitely don't want. This is the bird the bird? This is the block that looks like bird poop. And anybody who likes diorite is a heathen. That's just science. Okay, so it doesn't kill you, it just stops if your hunger runs out. That's good to know. Kind of feel like we need to speed the axe up a little bit. However, the resource that we need for that is redstone. That's quite hard to come by, and we're going to need a lot of it for automating some of these processes that we're currently having to do manually. And yes, don't worry, we will eventually be automating this. There will be a point, very soon in fact, hopefully, where we can finally stop doing all of this stuff and just move on to the next bit. Obviously I want to continue expanding the base outwards. Let's repair our axe. But right now my priority is getting a bucket so that we can do that. I actually don't know if you can make wooden buckets, coming to think of it. No. Okay, there are some mods that add in like clay and wooden buckets that are like one-time use, which would be fine for us, honestly. I would be fine with that, but looks like they haven't been included in this version. I might be thinking of one of the later SkyFactories. And once we're done with this SkyFactory, I might move on to some of the other ones as well. Just go through all of them in series, potentially. It depends. So that's all fine. Get rid of those. Your style's like your ice cream machines. Broken. We've got plenty of these for now. Just going to go through and do this. Starting to wonder actually if we should make more oak barrels as well. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? Yeah, I forget you've got to kind of stand on top of it when you extract the item, just to make sure you actually pick it up. Just looking at the map and wondering why it looks... Oh, I've spilt some of my drink on the table, that's great. I'm wondering why this looks like it's odd. I think it's the way they shade things. I'm not sure if you can turn that off. Incidentally, let's change our UI theme to one of the nicer looking ones. I think End City is usually my favourite. It looks a lot nicer. Oh yeah, I think it's just the way it's shaded, but it makes it look odd. I'm not sure if there is a way we can turn it off. Respawn will be increasing the level cap on Apex. I didn't know there was a level cap. I'm certainly nowhere near it. It'll take me a very long time to get there. Alright, so we've got a stack and a half exactly. That's pretty decent. So let's see how much this nets us. Capped at 500, yeah, as I say, it will take me a very long time to get there. You know, being a scrub and all. Alright, 24 gravel, not bad, not bad. Let's see how much iron we can get from this. One more ingot's worth. Yeah, it's a grind. However, we're 2/3 through it already, so not too bad. And yes, I'm aware I didn't replant the trees. I was careful not to consume all of the saplings, so we've still got a bunch left. Don't really know why I didn't go and replant them, to be honest. There wasn't really a reason. I think that log... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I think it just despawned right in front of me. Yes, I wanted worms to harvest leaves with. I don't know why it keeps trying to autofill my inventory with worms. Clearly it thinks I want to use them. Oh, I was like, why can't I vein mine? Turns out I'm starving. Better. Yeah, now something we'll eventually also be able to do is automate the pickup of these items. There is an item that can like vacuum up all of the floating stuff. And we will probably want to do that. It will be expensive to do, like very expensive, but worth it, so I don't have to run around picking everything up. It's been a while since I've heard a hardstyle song. It's actually pretty good. That's actually something that I want to incorporate into the stream as well, is having the song information actually on the screen as well. Which may be a little trickier to do, it depends if they have an extension for it, for OBS. If they don't, then I will have to do what I've done with my, with the now playing information for the Destiny streams, which is just to capture the window and crop out the bit that we need, and then like green screen it and comp it in. Which is a whole hassle, and slows my GPU down a bit, but could be worth doing. Alright, ooh, that's a lot of saplings. And silkworms. Obviously silkworms are the most important things that you get out of this. So that's 5 stacks of saplings. Technically 4.5 once I replant, but yeah, raising the tree farm up by 1 block was definitely the right call, because I can just sprint through here and do that, and they grow around me as I'm going. Right. Well, the sky is a very interesting shade of grey plus orange. That's kind of odd. It does look rather apocalyptic. I do like those kind of skies. So it looks like we've got exactly half a stack of dirt here, which is pretty decent. Let's hope that that's enough to get us our ingot. And then we can finally move on. Let's see, stone pebbles. How many did we get? Only 60. Okay. Fair enough. Oh no, there's another stack down here, hiding on the hotbar. I was going to say 60 seemed a rather small amount. Sorry, Torch, but there is no escaping now. It does seem strange that we're getting iron and crystals and pieces of lapis and gems and flint and coal and diamonds from a tree, but we should not question the ways of this very strange game. I mean, I suppose coal and diamonds technically do come from trees, but the rest of it, it's a bit of a stretch. Alright, so we should have our 3 ingots now. Finally able to make a bucket. There we go. We can get rid of this finally. Oh, progress. Been wanting that gone for so long. Let's just chuck that away for now. I'm not going to bother about sorting my storage stuff out. Right. So now we can expand. Let's do that, I believe. I want to use these quarter stairs because they're actually really nice. Yes, slabs, just as I thought. I thought I was going to say the sky is sure it's nice hue of turquoise today. Yeah. What is that from? Ah, yeah, I remember. It's Danger Dolan. Yeah, I should have. If I had remembered, I should have made the reference. Okay, I'm going to make some of these bundled logs because I really like the look of these. I think you can actually strip them, I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm going to check in here because I don't want to just strip one randomly. Stripped oak bundled log. Yes, it doesn't do the animation on the axe though. That's really strange. So those are really nice. We could probably use those for the floor at some point. Maybe. Actually, that might be a bit risky with the vein mine. Because I'm assuming... Oh, it doesn't actually count that as a log. I guess that's fine then. Right, so we can move all this stuff now. I'm going to build a new island, finally. So let's very carefully grab these. Bed can move. These chests are going to have to stay because I don't have the inventory space. It looks like I didn't actually put the right floor down here. So let's just fill this in quickly. Oops. There we go. Right. So the tricky part comes now. What have I done here? Right, let's go... Yeah, we're going to do something slightly different here, actually. Almost fell right into the void there, that would have been stupid. Especially carrying this bucket right now, it's kind of valuable to us. Not often a bucket is a valuable item, but it can happen. Can I get this edge? Just. I actually don't like this. I think we're gonna actually have a use for the stripped logs here, so I'm just gonna make another one. And then I'm just going to place these very carefully. That's not what I wanted at all. Houston, we have a problem. Alright, there we go. Also need something above to place against, otherwise it will angle it wrong. Lag spike, amazing. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I like this. It's very risky. We're literally risking our lives to place these down, but I'd say it's worth it. I nearly dove straight down there then without placing the water first. That would have been tragic, because obviously down there is just nothing, and you will die. Right, so that's good. I like it. I think it's difficult to decide what to do with this here. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Now let's start placing the stairs very carefully. It's nerve-wracking doing this, to say the least. But that's one placed. That's 2. I'm going to go... actually, we might go 5. I was going to go 3, but I think I'm actually going to do 5. 5 stairs. Let's quickly sleep so we can see what we're doing, because obviously this is not the time for not being able to see. I clicked so fast my character is broken. I'm watching the episode about the wasps. Ah, yes. The killer wasps. Funny thing about that is that that's exactly how they are as well. His depiction of them is spot on. I mean, you've seen my luck with bees and wasps and things. Alright, so we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go one more. Flying garbage, yeah. Yeah, so this is the stairway that's going to bring us down to whatever's going to be down here. I need to be very careful not to back up off of this, because I don't know if holding shift works if you go off the edge of here, so I'm not going to try it. Which makes this even more challenging. Can I... Okay, so that's waterloggable. That's concerning. You know what, actually I think we can get away with... Very carefully, there we go. Facing these, boom. There we go, so we have our staircase, pretty good. And then obviously we can do some more stuff down here. Now I kind of want to have fences so I don't walk off the edge. It's kind of annoying because I don't have all of my crafting stuff placed because we're moving it, but I also need it, so you know. Let's just make that many for now. Should be fine. And now we can just kind of do something like this. Bamboo jungle. Have I been in a bamboo jungle this entire time? Yes, I have. I don't know if that's good for us or not. Like if there's a way we can actually get bamboo to grow. That'd be pretty nice if we can. Because then we might even be able to use scaffolding. I don't know how safe that is. It certainly doesn't look very safe visually. Let's see, can we... Apparently not. Yeah, maybe? I don't know, fences are always really hard to work with, and there's a mod that adds in, like, diagonal fences that actually go up, like, diagonally like that, which is what I really want here. And I suppose this will have to do, because I don't think we have those in this pack. Doesn't look like it. Let's just make sure we've got some light down here so we don't spawn mobs in. Actually, I'm just going to kind of put a torch on here. Eek. This is less than ideal. We just have enough space, I think. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort our storage out, like, immediately. Let's get some chests going. And for now, I'm just gonna plonk this here-ish. God damn it. There we go. Now we've just got somewhere to put all of our stuff. Definitely putting the bucket away for now, because I do not want to lose that. Let's carefully extract all of this stuff here. I'm going to kind of sort this a little bit. Just so that it's completely out of our way for now. Let's see. These barrels will also get moved at some point. We're not going to leave them there. Get rid of these, and this, and this. Can't be having stuff floating in the air, that's not okay. Right. Oh, it's getting freaking dark out there. I need to go and shut the curtain in a moment. So, we can have another level down here. I'm going to also see if I can't do those really nice looking logs again. Hopefully I can just, yep. There we go. Don't know about this strip here. I kind of feel like that should be planks. This isn't good. As I said, I'm probably gonna change this floor out at some point anyway for something a bit nicer looking, but perhaps. Yeah, this is all wrong here, I think. It doesn't look like it should be those. Yeah, that works. Right, so what we want on this island, I think, is... I don't know, actually. We did build this to the north, didn't we? Yes. So I want to kind of have like a central hub area that just doesn't have anything on it, and then off to the sides we'll have branches that take us off to the different areas of the base. So let's first of all not do that. I'm going to grab some of these items that we're going to need here. Yes. Actually, I think we've got enough logs. Let's just double check quickly. But there's a way. Yeah, we've got hundreds and hundreds of logs, so we can just make a bunch of these. And I actually need logs for the boundary parts as well, so we're going to go off from about here, I think. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four is a little tricky. I think what we'll do instead is have it go off of here. Yes, because when we had these logs in before, these were right next to the steps. So we want to do the same thing down here. Probably not a good idea to do this with an axe in your hand, to be honest. So yeah, this is how we're going to build this. I'm going to probably just make this... Actually, I don't know if it needs to be the same size as this platform here. Counting it's going to be a nightmare as well. Let's put a marker block here and over here. And then we'll just build out to there for now. Because this little part doesn't need to be awfully large. It's not going to have anything particular on it, as far as I can tell. My game has frozen. There we go. Now the way to check if this is diagonal is just simply to, or to make it a square in other words, is to do a diagonal line going across like so. Until we get lined up with the marker block up there. Which is going to be a little hard to tell, but sure we can pull it off. Hopefully this should be a square, and we can just check once we get down here. Yeah, so it looks like... which block was it? It was this one, right? Yes. So it looks like this one here is actually where we're going to want to then turn again. So let's have a look on the map a second. I think that's a square. You know what we can do actually? We can enable the grid. Ah, it's not a. Damn it, it's not a full block grid. It's just chunks. Never mind then. Well, we'll assume it's a square. Later on, we'll probably find out that it isn't. What I'll do is I'll just build off to the east and west for now to avoid any problems. And then if it turns out that this is one block too short and we needed it to be over by one, then we can fix that. I hope I've got enough logs to finish this gap. Not quite, okay. Do we actually have torches? No. Imagine having torches. I swear I made more. Oh, I guess it's because we've used them for this area. So it looks like we're going to need... Oh, never mind, actually, we've got charcoal. There we go. 40 torches ought to do it for now. What I want to do is make a builder's wand again. Just to finish this platform, because we don't need to spend like a million years building it block by block. Right. For now, I'm just going to spam the torches down. We'll organise those in a moment. Well, that didn't quite last long enough. Kind of annoying. There we go. So that should be our square platform. Obviously those corner pieces are going to want to be the nice ones. I was rather hoping to get that back, but I guess not. Alright, now let's risk our lives again to place in those corner pieces, and I'm going to use fences to enable that to happen. Since we're going to want fences anyway, no doubt. Whoops. And just like this. So yeah, we're just throwing ourselves off the edge of the base with reckless abandon in order to place down some fancy looking logs, but it's worth it, always. So there we go, and then we can connect these fences like that. I'm really not sure about these blocks. I feel like they should be something else. Right, let's find the middle again of this island. So that's 3, 3. And we just keep doing this until we reach that point. Shoot, don't have enough. Just gonna undo that quick little thing I did there, just so I can make sure I can count it right. Alright, so the middle of this platform will be here. Just gonna put my crafting table here for now, just to mark it. There we go. So I'm just going to put torches for now in various spots along the fences. And then we'll see what that does with our spawning spaces. That's actually not bad. Looks like we can get away with that somehow. So I will probably, like I say, put some lights in the floor at some point, but for now that works. I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll build a house. Did I actually forget? There we go. I was going to say I thought I was missing something there. Let me just do this quickly. Alright, so now it's time for a proper break, so we've been going for 2 hours, so I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Recommend everyone else do the same thing. Back shortly. Alright, I am back. Let's turn the music back down. Okay. So we're going to build a house, obviously, when things in my room have finished falling around. Because this is one of the challenges in the task book. Let's just quickly check and see if there's anything else we've done here. I guess we can call this done because we technically have gone below. Just going to turn on my heater right here, hope it doesn't make too much noise. It's getting pretty chilly. Yeah, so it doesn't look like... store liquid in a container other than a bucket. I mean, we've stored liquid in a crucible, but I don't know if I'd call that container, because I don't know if you can put a liquid back into it. Alright. So we need more of these. You know what, yeah, I think we should actually use these here. So let's see. I'm just going to try this out. Because if I can get the design for the stairs completed, we can use it for the next part. Not sure how I like that. Maybe what we can do is just have this, so that it's even. Oh my goodness, okay. Where's my table? I tell you what, actually, this island, I said I wasn't going to put anything on it, but I think we'll have the some of the basic crafting stuff here, since these, not those, these three things here are kind of just like on their own. They don't need a whole building or a whole platform dedicated to them. So let's the crafting station again, just because we can. There we go. So I need to repair this. Oops. Not 100% sold on that, but for now at least it solves some of our problems, so let's go with it. Also, Slandy, good timing with the break a moment ago. I clocked that just before I left my PC. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but regardless, you got the break. And this is really a strange design, because on this level here it's higher up than it is here. But I don't know, I kind of like it. For now we're just going to leave it as is. We'll worry about that later. It's not like super important right now. So I'm going to build off to the west, I think, for this. Let's see, we really need more hotbar slots, honestly. Gonna just go like that, because I think, yeah, this is how I did this. I'm not entirely sure how many of these we have, so let's just count the regular ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is kind of 2 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Oh, I've just realised it's actually raining in the game now. That could be good for us. However, I didn't place any barrels down. Okay, fine. Fine, you win, game. You win. I'll place barrels. I really didn't want to put too much stuff, or really any stuff, on this island down here, but whoops. We do actually need quite a lot of water later on down the line, so for now I'm just going to set some of that up. And eventually we can set up like pipes to extract the water and put it into a tank. So it has obviously a lot more storage space than those things do. That will be something we will want to look into doing once we can afford the tanks. Stairs. I like that the stairs are non-spawnable as well, kind of solves that problem. So we don't actually have to put any torches here. Right, this is the same level. I'm just going to double check this actually. I'm going to place... Wait, did we have... I don't think we had any planks, logs across there. I'm not 100% sure though. Okay. Yeah, we have logs down here as well, so maybe we should... Oh, I don't know. That's one of those decisions again, like... You know, do we have planks here, or do we have logs? I actually think planks. So our height level here is 65. This needs to be fixed before I forget. And then here we're also 65, so that's good. And I believe the logs will start to go off the sides from here, right? I have to go verify. Oh no, we have snow. The worst thing in this entire game. And in real life too. That's really not good. I mean, I'm kind of glad that it's on the side of the houses, because the house will just be a small little island. Hopefully it won't extend that far. Yeah, I was right about that. But if we have to deal with the snow, that just covers everything, and it's a nightmare to deal with. Really don't want to have to put up with that. Let's quickly expand this so I don't have to keep walking around that tiny little fence and risk falling off. So what did I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The size of this island doesn't matter too much as long as it's symmetrical. But I'll probably try and make it fit this, match the size of that one. Looks like it's about here. I don't really know why I stripped that log, because it's going to go away fairly quickly. Yeah, it looks like we might just very barely scrape that snow. I don't want to... right, let's quickly put this in before I forget, because otherwise that's going to get left like that, and I will be unhappy about it. Really isn't enough slots on my hotbar, to be honest. Yeah, rain is actually getting to a point now where it's kind of annoying. Don't really know how we can get rid of that at this point. Suppose we need to wait for it to be night and then we can sleep. Game please, not while I'm hovering on one single block. You can lag any other time, but not then. Although I'd still prefer that you don't. That's actually meant to be a log there. Yeah, I think we're lined up. I hope we're lined up. It is actually probably best that we keep that rain there, coming to think of it, so we can see where the snow is going to be. So obviously that's something we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. Looks like it's... Yeah, it's going to be on this block for a start. Let's just go diagonally across here. I'm going to use those as markers for a moment so we can see. Obviously we want to... Just like before, I want to make sure this is a square. and then the house will be built onto / into this little island. Alright, this is obviously where we want to do our usual trick, so... It's always nerve-wracking every single time, that is. Just enough fences. I can't very mind this because of this corner one down here. However, if I just do that, now I can. Boom. Alright, we're starting to run low on planks and logs and things. However, tree farm is still going, so... I thought he was saying we are the Gormless, but he's not, he's saying colours, according to the name of the song. We needed fences. Yeah, this is why I don't like snow. That's going to get really freaking annoying really quickly. Now we can sort of combat it with torches. Because those will... Why am I about to make sticks? Let's not waste any resources when we don't need to. But yeah, we can melt the snow with torches. Which honestly is probably what I'll do, but obviously you can use fences to stop it from spawning on certain blocks. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. Close enough, huh? Still clutched it. So, let's fill this in. Wow, that was just awful. And then I want to find the center again. I'm just going to eyeball it, I think, actually. I think that's about the middle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is the middle here. I could swear he's saying Gormless. Alright, not perfect light coverage, but I suppose I could mirror that over here as well. And the rain has stopped, excellent. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and not great, not terrible, exactly. You know what, no. We'll just... I actually get that torch back, thank you. Now we'll just deal with the lighting in a moment, because we still need to build a building here. I don't really know how I'm going to design the house yet. So let's just completely wing it. Just kind of trying to create a basic shape here, like an outline. Maybe something like this? Maybe? I know it's a bit of a strange shape, but I do actually have an idea here. Now this is going to have to be full-on glass. Now I believe we can actually produce glass. Which means we're going to need temporarily to put these sieves back down, which really is reaffirming that whole thing of, oh, I didn't want to place anything down here, and then everything is going back down, but, you know, sometimes you just got to, right? That was interesting. We've got a zombie with a panda head over there. So I didn't mention this before, because I'd completely forgotten, but the mobs in this game actually have hats. Which is kind of funny, and you can get those hats from them, so... Now we have unlocked the Panda Ushanka, or whatever that is called. Now we're going to just quickly spam some torches around just to stop this from continuing. And then he needs to be dealt with. Excellent. Yeah, I have no idea what on earth that was, but we have it now, unlocked. Which occurs to me, I haven't customized my character skin yet, so need to do that at some point. But there we go. Now we have the panda hat for now. What I want to do here is probably have that open, and as a rule of thumb, I always like to have a crafting bench nearby wherever I am, so kind of just plonk that down. And then we can have doors, although, let's just have a look and see if there's any new designs. I mean, we could have a gold door. Kind of want the glass one, to be fair. Maybe we should just do that. Ah yes, right, problem. Oh, Jesus. Let's just quickly put that bucket of water away before I end up doing something stupid. Don't fall. Believe me, we've been trying all day. So to make glass, we just need stone. That was not enough stone, god damn it. Do we have enough saplings for me to warrant... Ah yeah, we're fine. Okay. What's amazing is that I can actually play this whilst looking at the preview, because it's got 0 delay on it, which is kind of surprising. Alright, so we make stone, and then we hammer the stone into gravel, and then we just hammer the gravel into sand. Now we've got our funky little mini furnaces somewhere. Looks like they're already in my inventory. So I kind of want to put this maybe here. I'm not sure. Can you actually combine these? No, you can't. I want to turn that back into a regular furnace at some point. Right, we need fuel, of course. These chests need to be moved as well. Speaking of which, let's quickly dunk all of these other pebbles away. That can actually just be chucked. Just going to leave it to despawn. And then we can get rid of all of these things. Grab one stack of that again. And cook our glass. I want to continue making that for a moment though. So I believe we need 6 pieces for the door, so... And technically I need 2 more pieces as well, so let's go... 16. It's a bit risky here. Am I awake at 10 tonight? I don't know. We'll see. It's unlikely, honestly. But we will see. I mean, the real question is, am I awake now? And the answer is barely. So, you know, that's fun. Alright, I made a bit too much there, but that's fine. We could actually probably use it anyway. This is the most tedious waiting for a furnace ever. Come on, there we go. Right, so is this not how you make the door? How do you actually make... Ah, glass panes. I see. Suppose that's fine. Let's see. Boom. That's actually pretty nice. This music, on the other hand, not so much. Right. I thought I had made another piece, but I guess maybe not. Strange. Alright, I guess for now we'll just leave the windows. I was going to put in... Actually, wait. Oak. Can we make... we can make framed glass. I'm not sure if windows are, like, actually a thing here. I think it's going to be the framed glass, isn't it? This is also glass panes, which is fine because we still have a bunch left over. Ah, speaking of these being left over though, we do actually need another door. There we go. Actually, yeah, I think this is probably good for us to do it this way. So let's see, what did we need? Just that. Oh, it actually doesn't connect. I see how they've done it. Right, I was hoping... can I actually get this back? Oh, I can. Winning. Well, there's at least one good thing about them, but yeah, I was hoping they would connect, because otherwise we have to use full blocks here, or just not have windows, which is not great. Not entirely sure what an oak switch... I suppose it's just a redstone switch, right? Let's make that quickly. I want to see what it looks like. That's kind of funny. Well, we have a switch now. I really would like to get some dark oak going at some point as well. Let's see, table. Could probably make some tables. Just gonna make some random furniture for now. What is this? Oak panel. Ah yes, I think I was actually just considering having these. Yeah, maybe. They actually look kind of nice. Let's make more of those. And then we can just have the... Never mind. Now, another thing we can do in this pack is actually place down sticks. However, I really don't know how I feel about that. It's a potential window, because mobs can shoot me through it. I don't know, we're just experimenting at the moment. I haven't built a house in this pack yet, so it will be interesting to see what we can come up with. But for now, I'm just going to try this. Yeah, this is something that vanilla has needed for a long time, the vertical slab. Because, I mean, you can just do so much more with it. Pillars may be a thing, I don't know. Maybe a thing we can have here. Let's also make sure we've got a sort of way of getting upstairs. Not sure if... No, that can't go there. Perhaps it can go here, though. Really depends what height I want to have the next floor at, if I'm going to have 2 stories. I suppose that works. Yeah, because we need to have, obviously, space to get around, because there's going to be a wall here, no doubt. Since obviously that would just continue up. Actually, I think I'd like to have a column opposite that one as well. Ah, you know, actually, no. Right, I see where where my own design is failing me. Because I had something in my mind for this. Which is kind of to have a little overhang here. I don't remember what these are called. But something like this. Perfect. Come on, game. There we go. There we don't go. I'd like to say you can do it, but I don't have faith. Right, yeah, so we'll need another door here. Do I still have vertical slabs? Yes. But then we've got this kind of, like, overhang thing. I'm not entirely sure how good it looks. It's kind of nice. Just thinking of having, like, a little miniature garden out here. Which reminds me, I don't actually know if it's possible for us to get grass. Alright, well, before we can do that, we need to... Let's see. Ah, grass seeds. Okay, that answers my question then. Yes, winning. Right, let's just use the hundreds of silkworms that we still have. And we'll make some dirt. Kind of feel like we should automate that though. But that would require us having much more iron than we have. 10 ingots worth. Not a good idea. This is a bit of a slow way of doing it. Let's just go and place this down and see if we can actually get grass. I'm not entirely sure where these are going to go. Okay, good. That's a win. It's going to take a moment, so what I'm just going to do is kind of hold the mouse button down and just wait. A little bit boring, isn't it? However, once the grass spreads, I mean, I could just place a bunch more down, I guess, but once that spreads all over, we can bone meal that and see what we get in regards to, like, flowers and things. Right, this needs to be kind of changed. I'm wondering if we can put these upside down. Yes, we can. Absolutely perfect. In terms of lighting, I believe we can actually make... Yeah, copper lanterns are a thing. Oh no, never mind. Those use blaze powder, which we can get from sieving dust. But no, I was thinking it was torch and copper, not blaze. We'll probably make some of those at some point though, because they're quite nice. This is all quite a meme, isn't it? Did I actually make enough slabs? No, I didn't. But yeah, lighting is obviously an issue around this area. Something that I want to pay careful attention to. Because this is supposed to be a safe haven, we do not want any mobs. So for now I'm just going to kind of put these on the pillars. We do have light level overlay on, I believe, so yeah. We will see if there's any problems. This is kind of not okay. Yeah, actually, we've just managed to pull that off somehow. This switch needs moving. I mean, it doesn't have a purpose as of now, but, you know, we can hook that up to something at some point. Make a secret entrance to an underground lair or something, I don't know. And then here we can kind of have... I mean, we've got one on the other side as well. I don't really know if that's a good idea or not. Actually, yeah, let's have this be a room here. Because I don't want to have two terraces on either side. I think that's a bit overkill. I'm not sure about this. It's difficult designing houses, but one thing I know is just don't make a box. That's like the first thing that everybody always does, is just make it a cube, and, you know, that's not good. That's like really shitty design, so you've got to try and make it interesting, as interesting as you can anyway. So what I think I'm going to do here is have this go across here. That's actually a wall now. We're going to need something to decorate that wall, I think, but yeah. I realised there's like a lot of openness on the walls at the moment. Not really sure I'm going to keep it like that, but that's just kind of placeholders for now, so that I know put a window there or something. Don't make boxes, make a pyramid, exactly, and then you can have like, you can be totally not a cult. Yeah, so you can see, obviously, upstairs and downstairs have a completely different layout, which is fantastic. And then obviously we have our terraces, which we probably want to have a way out onto this one here. Do we want the door here, maybe? Because I think I had originally planned to actually have another overhang here. So we can try it at least. And then of course that's going to want to be supported emotionally and physically. That's really annoying right there. However, we can just cheat the system a little bit and put a railing up. That seems fine to me. Okay, so it still looks a bit hideous, but you know, that can be worked on. We just need some outside decorations and things. Kind of wanted a reason to use these support brackets actually as well. But because of the way I've done these roofs, being on the half slab there, I can't really use them. Maybe outside, but not inside. Unless what we do is just have like something like this, maybe? Yeah, I kind of like that actually. It's a bit cramped, but you could argue it's cramped or it's cozy. Because I kind of wanted like a little sort of outside work area, like you know, somewhere we can put some various benches of some sort. I don't like that I can't place a torch anywhere other than on the floor, but that will be solved once we have lanterns. And obviously we're going to want a roof as well. Probably want to have like a ladder to get up there at some point. Not really sure what the layout down here is going to be. Can we actually combine the tables? Ah, we can. Nice. However, I don't want to put them too close to the wall because it looks like they are kind of a part of the wall there. We could have like a little dining table type thing. I believe we can make stools. We can indeed make stools. Those are kind of cute. Game, please. So you can actually sit on them. That's amazing. So, there we go. Got like a little dining table type thing going on. Cupboards, maybe? These are actually storage drawers, but we could probably use them. Ah, shelves and cabinets and things. Oh, we also have the ability to make... Yeah, so we've got a reason to use the blackstone now, because I said I wanted to. Looks like we can actually make kitchen counters with it. So that's cool. I like that. Now, was it polished blackstone, though? It was polished blackstone. How do we make that? Like so. Very nice. So we can kind of turn this into a little kitchen of some description. Maybe. I don't really know what the layout should be. I'm going to kind of hide this crafting bench under the stairs for a moment. Do we have the means to make more of these? Because I kind of want a few more. Not sure if that actually connects properly. It doesn't look like it does. Can we can use these for storage. That's nice. Kind of feel like we should move this table though. Yeah, let's do something like that. I'm not sure if we can make like fridges and things. Can make arcades. That sounds awesome. Nether quartz is a little bit tricky to get, but not impossible. Oh yes, cupboards. Cupboards are important. Starting to run low on these resources. I could go get some more from the thing. Let's put this in the corner. And then I guess we need one more counter maybe to connect them. Kind of wish there was like a sink or something. Is there not? Trying to think what else there could be. I know sometimes there are mods that add these kind of things. I suppose actually we could put a smoker in here and that could double as a like an oven. Let's do that. That sounds like an idea. We're gonna need cobblestone for that, aren't we? Yes. Which is fine because we need to do that anyway. Well, let's just repair this. Sweat. Yeah, I thought I heard parrots. Oh, we've got an enderman. Now that's both good and bad. Yeah. Just try not to let him look at me though. He may just teleport around for the time being. But we have a parrot. And a little baby enderman over there. I think you can tame these, but I can't remember what you need to tame the parrots. It may very well be cocoa beans. I think it's some sort of seed. Or bean. If anybody knows, please please let me know. And we might see if we can get ourselves a little pet parrot. Do we have snow? How do we have snow over here? Well, luckily it's right on the edge where the fence should be, so if I place down a fence there, it won't be able to land. Or settle, or whatever you want to call it. Parrots can be tamed by feeding them wheat seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, or beetroot seeds. Okay, I think we've got wheat seeds. Let's go over like, oh, I just nearly looked right at that. Yeah, we've got beetroot seeds and wheat seeds. Let's see. Where is it? You, sir, have seeds. Ah, was that it? That was it? We have ourselves a pet parrot now. I believe he should come and sit on my shoulder. Let's just see if he can. I don't know how you make them do that, but obviously you're going to have to be very careful not to smack it with the axe. Hey, welcome in, Valper. What's up? What's up is that we've just got ourselves a parrot, which I'm actually surprised with. Especially in a skyblock world. I kind of want it to come and sit on my shoulder, but I don't know how you make it do that. You can make it sit, and I believe you can make it dance as well, if you have a jukebox, which we do not. Hey, hydrate. Perfect. Thank you. You get a double hydrate special because the sore throat is real. I've been talking away for nearly 3 hours now. And since I kind of got out of the loop of, you know, streaming, I'm no longer used to it. Something that will have to be rectified. What are you doing? Oh. Hey, he's sat on my shoulder. Awesome. So yeah, now we can be a proper pirate, I guess. Just need to get an eye patch. Is that actually a thing? No, god damn it. You can get a monocle though. Right, this thing has to die. Because otherwise it's just going to bug me endlessly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it was nice knowing you. Okay, first death. Awesome. It's smacked by an enderman because these guys hit like absolute trucks. Let's see if we can take him out. With a wooden sword of all things. There we go. He did give us the pearl though, that's good. That's at least a win in my books. Let's get rid of that death point. Well, at least I didn't hit the parrot, I don't think, because otherwise it'd be mad at me. Now, when you die in this game, you get a little statue of yourself, which I think is kind of funny. Alright, let's reorganise my hotbar again, because that death kind of memed it up a bit. And then we need to replant all of this. Ah, nice, we've got a large tree this time. Those are what we need just like all the time. If the game could keep doing that, that'd be great. Okay, what the hell? Enderman is still here. Just debating if I want to make a crook out of... Oh wait, we can make one out of andesite actually. That works. Because I want to make sure we can get all the leaves up there before it breaks. Never mind. I don't think Tame a Parrot is one of the challenges, but if it is, that'd be great. Apparently once you've tamed a parrot, all you need to do is walk past them to have them sit on your shoulder. Yeah. It kind of just did it randomly. It flew over to me and claimed me, let's just say. Does it actually show on the inventory? Oh, it does actually show on the inventory screen as well. That's kind of funny. I think there's a way you can also send it off your shoulder as well. Don't know if that's actually a thing. But it just gives us some sort of life into the base, and so far it's just been my character. And then whatever hostiles decide to appear. This music is pretty pog, isn't it? Actually running out of inventory space, which is concerning. Looks like we've got a lot of apples from the huge tree there. Jump into into the water. What water? Yeah. We will probably... Actually, that's a feature we should probably have added to the garden. If only it was larger, we could add a water feature of some sort. Maybe we'll expand it in the future, I don't know. For now it's good enough. That's concerning. We're out of the... Yeah. Stone. That's the word I'm looking for. We're out of stone. Which means this axe is screwed. Don't really know why I'm making a point of picking up those silkworms, but I suppose we can keep using them. They actually can be used as a food source. And we can use them for composting dirt. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, I jumped around and he left. This music is very epic, isn't it? Not entirely sure what this arrow and then 3 asterisks is all about on the now playing thing. Alright, we've got 290 saplings, that's not bad for a single go through of the farm here. I believe most of those probably came from the large tree. Let's hope we get another one here. Doesn't look like it. No, okay. That's fair enough, I guess we can't always be lucky. However, this is going to help us quite a bit. I'm rather bugged that I allowed this to happen, because now I need to make more barrels if I'm going to want to do this effectively. Go with 6 more for now. I think that should be enough. I don't know where I'm going to put them. There goes my axe. Let's put them over here, I guess. Now we'll do this for now. So priority 1, fix the axe. Priority 2. I want to say finish the garden, but honestly that's not a priority. We need to continue making various resources. So the next thing we actually want to be doing, we're going to build another island off that way, and I want to automate the production of cobblestone, which is not too difficult to do, but it's going to require quite a lot of resources. And obviously, because it involves lava as part of the process, I do not want lava anywhere near this base because it's all made of wood. It will burn. So we're going to make the platform, like the new area, out of stone. So we're going to need a lot of stone. And that way at least, what am I doing? That way at least it won't burn. I'd like to know what these force trees are all about. You know what I might do actually? Let's put a sort of chest in the house for like all this wooden stuff, like building materials and things. Or maybe I put it out here, I don't know. Just so it's easy to get to. And we'll just shove all of this stuff in here for now, because we've got so much random crap in the inventory. This can go in there as well. I suppose actually we can go and place the bed down as well, somewhere. Let's do that quickly, and then we can sleep. Obviously this house is still missing a roof and various other things. Probably need to divide this into separate rooms of some sort, but for now... Oh, the parrot's got a TARDIS hat! Okay. Or is that a different parrot? That can't be the same one, surely. I don't remember him having a TARDIS hat before. I don't want to kill it with a hat, but that's feckin' hilarious. Yeah, he doesn't have it when he's sat on my shoulder. That's really strange. What if every time he appears, he gets a different hat? No? So I was going to say that could be a bug. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, let's repair the axe. And then... Let's make sure we have these crooks in our inventory, because we're going to end up needing them at some point. What do I just do with the rest of this? Okay. So we need to make a cobblestone generator as well. That's going to be the next thing. I don't know if we'll do it this stream, because I don't know if we'll have time. That will be the next play, which involves lava and water together. I did not want to do that. I mean, we just wasted one. Yeah, what I'd probably do off stream is just continue grinding for a little bit, after we've finished, whenever that is. And try and get a bunch of these resources, because now you've seen the process. And obviously we don't want to spend the whole of next stream just doing the same things over and over again. So I'll like smelt up a bunch of... Ah, yes, right, before I forget. Ah, we still have the doll things, okay. Yeah, we wanted a smoker in here, didn't we? And now we can make those. I could grind ore. I mean, I will be grinding at some point. Just to get those resources, because it will save us quite a bit of time next stream. was going to make a bunch more stone, and before I forget, I will make the smoker. Sounds to me like you're just trying to look for excuses to get out of doing that. Let's see here. Oops, didn't want to put the torches away. Stone, 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 where are you? You've already stopped? I see. What will be happening after the stream is I'll be taking a massive break from speaking, however, because my throat is killing me. What did I want to do? Ah, yes. I almost went and hammered this again. I think you saw me put the hammer on the hotbar ready to go. Because it's just automatic at this point. That's kind of... you know, it's part of the process, but obviously in this case we need to deviate from the process a little bit in order to make that. So we can cook food in this. The only thing we can really cook at the moment is silkworms. But hey, we have a smoker in here now. It kind of looks like an oven. Technically is. Could probably also put a blast furnace somewhere because we're going to need one at some point, but those are a little bit more expensive. They obviously take iron and smooth stone, which is stone smelted twice. Just wondering if there's anything we can use as like a chimney type thing for this. Force furnaces? Force engines? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure what all that is about. A pitiful generator. I mean, it's fairly cheap by the looks of it. But I'm assuming it doesn't generate very much. The generator we will be using is the geothermal one, I believe. I'll have to double check in my other world to make sure, because I'm not going to do what I did before and make the wrong one. I think I made fluid combustion generator and it was the wrong one, and it's like fairly expensive. Because I had assumed that it would take in lava as a way of producing power, but apparently it doesn't. Flint and bronze. God damn it. Alright, before I end, let's quickly make a to-do list, because we're going to need quite a few things next time. So things we need to do. We need to make a mob farm. We need to make a cobblestone generator. We need to finish the house. These are like our immediate to-dos. Mob farm, cobble gen, finish the house. I kind of want to have something underneath there, so we'll tree farm level 2. Something like that. What else? There's something I wanted to automate, and I can't remember what it is. Ah yes, auto sieve. Because we can actually automate the sieving process a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a good number of things. So I'm just going to chuck away any resources that I've got on me. It can go in here for now. Ah, yes, the roof will also be a thing. I guess that falls under finishing the house. And I'm going to move the storage and things as well. But I'm going to end here, simply because talking hurts, and I really need to go get some food. I thank you all for sticking around. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. I believe I can actually do this on this screen. Yes, I can. Bear with me 2 seconds. Alright, let's go and raid Mr. Happy 1227. Because he's playing something that looks quite interesting. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's called Lost Ark. So I'm going to send us over to him. We don't have a raid call yet, so for now you'll just have to, you know, say something like casual raid. We'll figure something out at some point and post it in the Discord maybe. But yeah, that will do it for now. I will hopefully be back with more of this very soon, as well as some more game engine development, because obviously we still have a lot of work to do on that as well. Let's do the raid.